Now this, for the majority, was a gut-wrenching episode. What's up, YouTubers of the world? MegaGeekMixer here to give you guys my review on Monarch Legacy of Monsters Episode 4. And man, guys, what a gut-wrenching episode this was. I was just being like, how are these guys gonna survive? Come on, guys, you gotta make it. You gotta make it. Especially May and Kentaro, who were the central focus of this episode. And it was all taking place in the present. We didn't get a flashback. We got a little break from that. And I'm glad that we did. This led us to get a chance to really try to get more invested in these present characters, because the present timeline trio along with Lee Shaw have been okay, but just not to that level. Mind you, Lee Shaw, Kurt Russell as Lee Shaw, he's been outstanding and stuff, but we really haven't been able to really feel that much connection with the present trio of May, Kentaro, and Kate, mostly because their personalities haven't really bonded with us as much. But in this episode, you could kind of say we're finally getting more and more to that point where we're getting more invested in them, especially how we look into how Kentaro and May have met each other and stuff. Mind you, we still don't know what made them break up, but clearly it was a really bad breakup, considering how throughout the present May is just still shunning him, even when he's showing concern for her when she is fighting hypothermia. And if you guys are wondering how that happened, but who am I kidding? You've already probably watched the episode, so you know what happened. After they lost their ride to get out of there from that Titan who killed Lee Shaw's friend, they were stranded and they could only do is hide. Unfortunately, while they were hiding at the beginning, during the time they were hiding, May fell into some water, ice water, and yeah, that's not a good sign, especially when you're out in Alaska and when the temperature drops. And during all that time, yeah, Kentaro showed concern for her, but here she is, still rejecting him. And let me just first say, especially since I didn't mention this last episode, is that May, I get it. You and him probably got a lot of drama and baggage on your hands here, but you guys are in a much bigger situation here that you need to put that aside right now, especially in the fact on how you're blaming him for the reason you're in this mess when all they wanted was just a little info, but you kept willingly, of your own free will, kept digging more deeper into these Monarch files. You can't really put all that on Kentaro, but hopefully she'll come to see that eventually around the way here. But while her and Kentaro still are going to work through some issues, and I'm sure they'll work it out. To say they'll get together or not, I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see. We'll find out. That's all I can say on that end. And still, though, the fact that she had to fight through it and all really showed more of the dynamics for each of these characters, showing how Kate, she wanted to do everything in her power. She wasn't even willing to ditch her, even when May and Kurt were starting to think that might have to come to it. She refused to accept that idea. She was staying by her, helping her out all throughout it and stuff. Even when they got to the point where they had to split up from Kentaro due to Kentaro finding something else. But don't worry, we'll get to that spot here later. We're mostly talking in the fact on May and that fighting hypothermia, and the fact that Kate and Shaw were there to help her out through it all. And yeah, at first they were really helping her out as they made a fire, but they found out that its fire is what that Titan is attracted to, which is no surprise. After all, it's clear that it loves to take away heat. It loves to take away heat and feed off of heat, and that, as it did when he killed Lee Shaw's friend, and later on they find that out, and they use that to their advantage to try to get them out of their sights there, even with the process of May probably dying due to hypothermia. And or better yet, and eventually, yeah, everything works out well thanks to Kentaro, who, as I said, he split it up from the group because he saw something, but since the others didn't agree with him, he decided to go off on his own, especially since Shaw was the one who motivated it, because he made up his mind. And who knows, maybe Shaw believed that maybe he really did see something out there, and he wanted to have faith that whatever he was could be a good thing. And by golly, good thing it was, because first off, during that time there, I was like, I hope he really saw something, because during that night, as he was freezing, I was just like, oh, come on, Kentaro, you can make it. You can make it, man. You gotta make it out of this. And boy, did this actually give us the chance later on to eventually going into the flashback of what his life was then. Like, he's a game designer and an artist, and as an artist myself, now I feel more attached to Kentaro than ever before. But it seems like in the past and stuff, while he is good at art, it seems like he doesn't want to really sell his work or something. Like something's holding him back. Because during at the beginning, we are seeing him talking like he's getting an interview or something, and a show's going to be given to him, but he doesn't seem to be so interested in it. And during the time when he's trying to take a picture, he runs into May, who he accidentally got in one of his shots, where she was thinking he was taking a picture of it. This will actually lead into the fact there's something else about May that we're still trying to figure out. We got a little something off of it. First, last episode she was talking to somebody. We didn't know who that was, but now we might have an idea who that was, as we learned in the present time when she talked to Kate when they had that fire to help her fight the hypothermia, that she wanted Kate to tell her sister about her, and that's my guess on who it is that she was talking to last episode. But she's never told Kentaro that, so showing that, yeah, it's like May has been on the run from something for a long time, and her sister's the only one she's somewhat stayed in contact with. I can't help but wonder what that is, and I wonder, will we get that as the episodes go on? I hope so, because I really am very invested into knowing what more that is. But, as back on to when Kate and Kentaro first met, she didn't like that he took a shot of her, and that's no doubt due to whatever is connected from her past that she's running from. And yeah, while he did delete it and stuff, eventually he ended up flirting with her and they ended up getting to know each other, and that's what you could say kind of started the relationship there and stuff. But that's where it all had ended there, because eventually Kentaro came himself through the hallucinations and flashbacks of meeting her and the hallucination of his father, that he ended up seeing what he thought he saw when they later crashed. And I can't say for certain, but it did have a radio's communication tower, and he found out his father was there, that he was able to make a call just in time as he was able to save Kate, May, and Shaw as they were about to be eaten or killed by that Titan. And man, good thing right there, because woo! What a gut-wrencher that was. I was like, how far Kentaro was, I didn't think he would make it. Like, if he made a call, how long it would take him to get there, to going over there and getting Kate and the others. That I was like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, whew, thank God for that. It was just crazy on that end. And mind you, after that, yeah, May and Kate are closer than ever. They got an even stronger bond now due to the fact that May is grateful that Kate didn't leave her, even though she was even about to say, abandon me. Now, for Kentaro, he's seeing that, and he kind of feels a little jealous about it. Not in the fact on that, like May may be gay or not, but who knows? What if she is? You never know. I mean, lesbian and gay relationships are a lot around more common now than ever before. So there's a chance of it. But either way, though, it's more in the fact that he's just upset that May still won't let him in, because he clearly still cares for her. And yeah, I'm like him. Let's hope in time May will put this all aside, and whatever drama they have, she can put aside for the moment for the bigger purpose of what they're in, because they're in much bigger problems right now. But all's the same though, guys. This was a great episode. Heart had me at the edge of my seat, hoping they'd all make it, how they kept trying to avoid that Titan, but even still, though, while they did escape, they ended up finding out they are now in the hands of Monarch. Yes, Monarch. And you would think that's a bad thing, but clearly not, because this Tim guy looks like he doesn't mean harm. He was trying to get, after all, he was after him earlier, and he was trying to get to him before some people he didn't want to get to him. And now that he's finally gotten to him, though, what can we expect? Well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait to find out. But until then, guys, like I said, gun-rich an episode, but still fun nonetheless. It's got me excited to see more of it, and And I would say that after this episode, I come to have a better connection and better feel for the present characters. Mind you, I'm already cool with Lee Shaw, even from past and present. It's the present of the Randa family where I wasn't really feeling them right now, but I'm starting to feel them a little more now. And I hope it gets more bigger and bigger as time goes on, because this is, so far, Monarch's been good, and I'm liking what's going on here. And I can't wait to see next episode to see, now that they're with Monarch, what is it Monarch's going to show them. This promises to be fun. But until then, guys, what do you guys think of the episode? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And like always, if you enjoy my videos, all you gotta do is click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified when I make more videos. And until then, MegaGeekMixer signing out. Bye!